What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clay's Coins. I believe competence creates confidence. This is not financial advice. Hit that like button and subscribe button so I don't have to say it twice. Today we're going to be looking at two microcaps that are going to go absolutely crazy when the market turns around. When the bulls start running again, the bears go back into hibernation, and this crypto winter starts to thaw out. All these microcaps that I've been talking about lately are going to go absolutely crazy, guys. I'm telling you, just wait. Before we do, guys, I will say there's only a couple days left on the Weeble offer to celebrate their 4th birthday. So all you have to do is hit my exclusive link down below. There's one in the description, one in the pinned comment. Hit that, set up a new account, deposit at least 1 penny. That's all, 1 cent. And you can earn up to $12,600 in free stocks. It's usually between $30 and $300, but still, if you put in a penny and get back 30 to 300 in times like these, hey, I mean, any amount of money for gas money is good money. Am I right? All right, guys, as you can see, the first cryptocurrency we're going to be talking about today is highstreet. Ticker symbol HIGH, high, which is what these short sellers must be doing when they're short in AMC and GameStop at this point. Am I right? By the way, if you're an AMC ape, go ahead and put an ape down in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. Back to this, though. highstreet is a crypto that I've talked about before on the channel, and for good reason. It's a metaverse gaming kind of play-to-earn cryptocurrency, but it's a very unique twist on the typical metaverse aspect that we've seen currently. When the market turns around, which is what we're talking about when we talk about these microcaps, if you still somehow aren't aware, this is in no way an indication to buy, hold, or sell any of these cryptocurrencies I talk about. This is not a reason to go out and run out and buy them based on what I say. I never want you to do that. I'm giving you guys a little bit of information, education, and a better understanding of them so you can make an informed decision for yourself and understand a little bit more, and you don't have to crawl through the web and do a bunch of due diligence and figure out what these plays are fundamentally. I like to do all the research, package it up, give you guys a nice little screen to look at, and let you know about it. So if you like the idea of the cryptocurrency, you can look and invest for yourself. Then I always give my opinion on it. That's all we're doing here. These are not guaranteed get-rich-quick flip tokens. These are like, I mean, maybe in a bull market, but that is not what we're in right now. If anyone is asking why the microcaps are down right now, they haven't been in crypto for very long because everything is down right now. When Bitcoin is fighting for 32K, and just last fall it was fighting for 60 plus, there's a reason that every single cryptocurrency is down. It's not because any YouTubers are making bad calls. All that being said, High is a pioneer, commerce-driven, play-to-earn metaverse that offers a unique virtual reality marketplace experience, bridging digital and real-world goods. Users will be able to explore, go questing, and battle monsters to earn items that can be exchanged for real-world items. This is a very original perspective, in my opinion, on the entire, on the commercial bridge, essentially, into the metaverse. And it retains some gamified aspects to it, which is really, really cool to see. I'm a huge fan of it. I think it invites a lot different of an audience than you would typically get in a play-to-earn or a metaverse game or any type of cryptocurrency. You know, I don't know if you guys have seen, but have you seen Walmart's metaverse or whatever I want to call it, where it's like the VR shopping and you can digitally shop and pick out items, and then that's what goes into your cart online or something, so you can, you know, look at like a JPEG of the item in VR or whatever. It kind of, imagine that, except a full open world kind of vibe where you can actually earn items in the metaverse that you can exchange for real world items. It's a pretty cool idea, I think. You know, as long as it's in theory it's pretty good. In practice, whether it will be or not, that's to be seen. The token that players actually receive for completing in-game tasks is not the token we're looking at right now. The token we're looking at right now, High, is the governance token. The token that players receive is the street token, ticker symbol STREET. That's the token that is used for the actual swaps and the in-game currency. High is the governance token to vote on different proposals that will alter the future trajectory of the cryptocurrency and the project as a whole, which is what you always generally see and love to see with these decentralized projects. And, kind of the governance idea behind cryptocurrency is a thing that draws a lot of people, When the project themselves describes themselves as an MMORPG and refers to their users as players and gamers, you might look at this concept as a blockchain game and nothing more. However, with collaborations with high-end brands, I don't know if in any game pretty much out right now, there's some sort of, any game with an avatar, there's some sort of collaboration with a brand, a clothing brand, a shoe company, a accessory company that is tied in that you can buy with real money for your avatar in-game. We're essentially kind of looping that in, you know what I mean? So when you hear these on paper, it might sound a little far-fetched, but a lot of these practices, especially when it comes to the gaming, are really already in place, just in a slightly different old-fashioned legacy sense, in the sense that microtransactions are already becoming legacy, and NFTs and this type of transaction are the nuance. And with the collaborations with the high-end brands, items represented by NFTs, and a mathematical bonding curve integrated into in-game asset price adjustment, you can see the uniqueness and the originality in entirety of this project and how it shines. The total supply is hard capped at 100 million, as you can see right here, with approximately 12% of that currently in circulation. Those are numbers that I can live with. It's nothing crazy. I don't like 78% being out there. I don't know the tokenomics. I'm not going to break all that down right now, but I'm sure they're not just going to fire off a bunch of tokens into the ecosystem. You never know. Who knows? We're not fortune tellers here. We just look at stuff, but, I couldn't have predicted a lot of things that have happened this year with cryptocurrency, but in comparison to a lot of other cryptos, 100 million is not too bad, especially for the play to earn in gaming, the consumer cryptocurrencies like the ones that you get discounts and different things like that, any rewards for online shopping and different type of coupons. Essentially coupon crypto is what I like to call them. Any type of clearance crypto like that, you're going to see a ridiculous circulating supply in the billions. This only has 100 million, and that's why it was hitting $12 coming into the new year, which is crazy, okay? So this was coming into the new year hitting $12, and if we look at this graph right here, you'll see the year-to-date. You can see the year-to-date hitting $12 coming into the year, and then going up. Even last fall this was trading between $19 and $32 a piece, sitting at a current price of $1.94. It's almost unbelievable to see it sitting at a price like this, and it's risen up a little bit. This isn't even the lowest it's gone. As you can see right here, it fell as far as almost pretty much $1.50. This traded between $19 and $32 for the entire month of November last year. That's how recent it was, and then to fall to 12 coming into the year and now be sitting at $1.94. Guys, this is a cryptocurrency that has been up in the $20-$30 range, has traded like that. It's a metaverse cryptocurrency. It's a gaming crypto. Not a lot of people are talking about it, and it has price potential that it's already hit before that is astronomical compared to what a lot of them are. You're talking about a price potential trading around Axie Infinity price, and it's sitting at $1.94 right now, which is Decentraland Sandbox price. That's crazy when you think about it in that way, right? Now, for some less popular real talk. People don't like hearing the facts, but sometimes it is necessary, and when I say sometimes, I mean all the time. Like saying Shiba Inu won't hit a penny, or jasmy will not hit $5. People don't like to hear it because it goes against their confirmation bias. But if it's reasonably true and or probable, it needs to be discussed. That being said, as long as the high street metaverse / game is able to build, sustain, and deliver when it comes to hype, they will do just fine. But if not, there's no reason for investors to stay whatsoever. If there's one thing we've been shown with cryptocurrency, the news, the media, music, television, everything has such a rapid cycle now. If you're not able to build and sustain hype and then deliver on that hype, it's almost a guarantee that you're going to be a flash in the pan and fizzle out. You know what I mean? It's not very difficult when it comes to crypto developers right now to develop a vanilla ice cryptocurrency and one hit wonder and be out of here. You know what I mean? It's a lot more difficult. I mean, even Axie Infinity is a gaming cryptocurrency giant, and it has been dying this year. The crypto winter really hurt it, and players started leaving. There's not much you can say after that. Once the players start leaving and you're gaming crypto, that's it. It's a wrap. One way that can happen is if they notice that nothing is happening with just one game or just a couple games, and when most other games are running and flying up and moving 10, 15, 20, 30%, and the game in crypto isn't moving at all, it really, really scares people. FUD is a very serious thing. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. When those things happen, it really, really suppresses the price a lot more than a lot of people think. Just as much as FOMO buying can push up the price, FUD can suppress the price. And those are completely psychological factors. That's why when it comes to technicals and charting and technical analysis and numbers, you cannot completely trade and operate in any market 100% mathematically and algorithmically, as Terra Luna saw. But because people are involved, humans are involved, emotions and psychology and different personality types are involved, and obviously everyone wants to be the perfect trader. However, almost no one is. So when you have millions of people doing different things trying to come up with the same result, which is get an excellent ROI, crazy things can happen, patterns can form, and anomalies can develop. So, even recently, an excellent gaming cryptocurrency, gambling, betting, sportsbook type cryptocurrency, whatever you want to call it, D-Race. I'm very bullish on D-Race. Alex Becker, who's a big YouTuber and is a crypto millionaire, is huge on D-Race. And D-Race was stagnating for momentarily stagnating, whilst other cryptocurrencies around the same genre started to run in sort of a dead cat bounce fashion, and rather than running and jumping and falling back down like a lot of other cryptocurrencies, D-Race kind of, traded sideways, and that upset a lot of people. You can even go check the comments on my video. I actually had a couple people comment, not really upset at me, but wondering why D-Race wasn't moving. I don't know. You know what I mean? During a period of positive volatility, generally there's a reason for it, but you never know. Recently, Bitcoin's been doing some movement upwards, and Ethereum is not following and is struggling to hold 1800. So who knows? Just be careful, guys. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence. This is not financial advice. Never invest money into a speculative play that you're not willing to lose. That way, if you lose it, it's whatever. But if it moons, then boom, boom, Lambo, skirt. Now we have XCAD network. Ticker symbol XCAD. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe button so you never miss an opportunity to make money. And if you want to, join the channel. We're getting new supporters every day. Dustin Remedies just joined as the channel's first truest supportist. So, put a flexing emoji in the comment section down below, as you guys know, for our truest supportist, Dustin Remedies. And shout out to our other true supporters. XCAD, as I'm going to call it, XCAD network is a cryptocurrency that looks so good technically, in my opinion. It's been trading in a channel between about the $2 and $4.90 mark since mid-February, which is no easy task. When you look at the overall market conditions and look the way they have, if you've seen the way the markets have moved this year, you would not be looking at that in any way and expecting anyone to trade semi-sideways. You would expect a lot of falling knives, which we've witnessed multiple times. But XCAD has done a great job, and it's really, really sustained some key levels. Many cryptocurrencies, you'll notice, have broken through a lot of floors and through a lot of basements, you know what I mean? And really, really, some cryptocurrencies are dropping below listing numbers and hitting all-time lows right now, which is crazy. A lot of cryptos that didn't hit all-time lows in the last bear market are hitting all-time lows now. So it's just, it's a weird time to be a cryptocurrency investor. You have You have whales pouring money into Cardano thinking that's their savior, and then you have Terra Luna and Do Kwon just yeeting $45 billion into the Korean Pacific. Back to XCAD Network, guys. This project looks to empower content creators like myself with every tool that we're currently missing out on with today's platforms that we use, YouTube, Vivo, Daily Motion, whatever it may be. I don't know what people, Live Leak, I guess. I don't know what people use, but YouTube essentially for me. That's a problem when you think about it. The fact that there aren't a bunch of different content creation platforms. I mean, obviously, I love YouTube, but it's always nice to have parity. And if there were a lot of other competing platforms, it would make YouTube better by nature if it was in competition with another one that was neck and neck. No one's been neck and neck with YouTube for kind of like ever, you know what I mean? YouTube's never really had a comparison or someone who could hold weight for any length of time next to it, especially since they've been bought out by Google. So having someone to compete with would definitely, I definitely think Twitch helped out a little bit with that, and now Spotify, when it comes to the podcast, is starting to help out with that. But no one does it like YouTube, and no one ever has. And that's why YouTube is YouTube. But it would be nice to see a little bit of parody and a little bit of, some battling in the content creation application community. But XCAD is looking to do that with decentralized finance, trading, and tokenization, and other blockchain tools to maximize monetization. Users can earn fan tokens for their favorite creators for performing various tasks, such as commenting, watching at least 80% of the video, which that is a huge thing. If you guys didn't know, watch time is a massive thing, and being engaged with the audience is a huge thing that YouTube's algorithm looks for. The more percentile that you guys watch of my videos, the more it shows that you're interested in it, and the more YouTube will show it. So always watch the video all the way through. If you really want to support the channel, throw it back through again, throw it on a loop, whatever you guys want to do there. That's always up to you, but definitely always watch it all the way through. I try to make it good for you guys. I personally really wish YouTube would try out and experiment with a lot of these different ideas that these other content creation platforms are looking at, I'll give a little spoiler alert. One cryptocurrency that I've talked about before that I'll probably talk about again here soon in the Microcap videos is Veracity. That's another content creation platform that has done an excellent job with rewarding users and developing its own little ecosystem to try to help to compete with different centralized content creation platforms. So we'll see if XCAD, Veracity, one of these other ones can do it. MBL is another one, Movie Block, I believe. I think if YouTube experimented with any of these features, they would find it to be a resounding success, as it gives just another means of interaction with creators and consumers, and consumer to creator, vice versa. That's one of the biggest things, is engaging and interacting with an audience and them being able to interact with you. It feels great. With the fan tokens, you have the ability to have that personal feel kind of in between creators while you have the same premise. Each experience is, to each his own, and that's pretty cool. They even have an NFT marketplace that gives creators a one-click creation capability for rare and limited NFTs. Somehow, there's once again 12% of the total supply, as you guys will see as I zoom down or scroll down here. 12% of the total supply again in the circulating supply, and I did not do that on purpose. However, the max supply is almost double at 199 million, so mathematically, as you can see, that would indicate that there are about 24 million tokens in circulation, which is right here. So 12% of 100 million is 12 million. 12% of 200 million is 24 million. See? Quick maths. Recently, XCAD fell all the way down to the $1.77 mark on May 12th and slowly moved to the $2.13 mark on May 19th. 1 week later, this week-long slump must have triggered some serious buy orders, because the altcoin then ran up to over $4.37 by May 26th. Remember, 1 week in crypto can change a lot. Currently sitting at a price of $4.61, up 9.46% on the day. I would be waiting personally, this is me, not an indication to buy, hold, or sell. I am waiting for around the $2.50 to $3 mark to look to jump in, and anything below $2.50, I'm backing the truck up. If we even see close to this, you know, $1.77 or $2 mark, that's when I'm loading up with this one. So I do want to jump over to a free program I use. They do have a paid version, but I use the free version that you guys can utilize. So you have a tool in your belt that you can use when you're, you know, doing some trading and investing on your own. This is the application. It's called TradingView. People have seen my videos before. You guys know what it is. You know, anyone who's new, I just wanted to give you guys an update and let you know what I use and how to use it. It's a very, very easy platform, and we're just going to identify a channel very quickly that this one has been trading in, because some people think the chart work is a lot, you know, a lot of things you have to do. It's really not that much, you know. So we're going to set this to the year to date, and all that's going to do is show us the entire year of 2022 thus far. So we're going to go over here and set our horizontal line. As you can see up in here, the top left corner, there's a D. That's because we're on the daily candles. That means every single one of these little green and red sticks you see is 1 day. That's a 24-hour period. So we're going to select our horizontal line, and we're not going to worry about that wick right there, which is what that line is called without the thick bars. That's called a wick, like a candle, and we're not going to worry about that because it was a rather false breakthrough, but it's looking like we'll go like that, and realistically, right here, you could say is the start of the channel, but I would argue that it's right about here, and that we're just now, because of this recent big run-up in price, starting to act like we're breaking out of the channel. If you wanted to, I'm sure if you moved the 4-hour candles, you could thicken up that wick a little bit. So we'll put it to right here and say this is the channel we're trading in. We've been trading in, but as you can see, once you zoom in, it looks a lot nicer and it starts to make a lot more sense. And you can start to see how some of these traders can make some money, because if you're patient with it and buy low, sell high, you can maximize your profit and, you know, minimize your risk when you start to get more comfortable trading and understanding what things to look for, and you know, get more experience. The more time you spend looking at charts and playing around with charts, the more comfortable you're going to become with it, and the more comfortable you're going to become with your own analysis. You know, nothing is set in stone. No one has a crystal ball. No one can predict and call certain, you know, no one's calling Bitcoin. If they did, they would be filthy rich. They would be richer than Elon Musk if they could predict Bitcoin, because if they could, why wouldn't they do it and keep all the money for themselves? You know what I mean? I wouldn't, but I'm sure if someone was smart enough to do that, they would. And one of the reasons I wanted to show you guys this channel is we are currently at the very, very, very top of it, as you can see. And starting May 13th, coming up to now, xcad is up 145% in the last 26 days. So saying right now would be a good time to jump in, that is like the epitome of the fear of missing out. You don't really want to do that. Not financial advice. That's why I said to wait and load up around the $2 mark, maybe even higher. That's an excellent buy zone in my opinion. Falling low right here. That was that flash buy, you know, right there. But definitely watch out and pay attention to different things like that. When in doubt, zoom out. That's always a good thing to remember, because when you look at the 1 hour candles, this is, you know, this is a stock that's been on a rip here. This has been on a tear as of recently. Not many cryptocurrencies or stocks or anything like that have been up 150% in the last 3 or more weeks. So this is absolutely ripping. Definitely take notice to this, guys. Don't jump right into anything that's up 150%. Definitely take notice to that. As you know, and especially if you see any of the microcaps, any of the altcoins jump up like 1,000%, you've already missed it. Try to find the next one. Do not financial advice, don't jump in and buy Shiba Inu at 4 zeros and 8, because where are you now? Alright guys, that's going to be everything for the video today. If you enjoyed, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, comment down below what your cryptocurrency between the two you're looking for. So, both of them are great options in my opinion long term. Let me know in the comment section down below which one you're more excited for between XCad Network and highstreet. Put a flexing emoji in the comment section down below. As you know, if you enjoyed the video, And take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself you're doing a good job. Because if you're watching this channel, you are. Thanks, guys.